Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at the semiconductors, that is Nvidia, AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, Micron, and also we'll take a look at Qualcomm. It had its earnings today and so did ARM. Lot of stuff to talk about. As you know, yesterday we had AMD's earnings, so we'll take a look at that as well, how things are doing on that, because it's not bad actually the way AMD is trying to come back up, but we'll take a look at that. As for Tesla, I already did a video on that on my channel, check it out, and you gotta watch out on Tesla. All right, so anyways, check that video out on Tesla on my channel. So let's start with Nvidia. Once I also let you know, none of this is any financial advice and it's only for education purposes. All right, so it's a good comeback on Nvidia as well, I do have to say, even though I'll still say take it just intraday rebounds, but intraday strength has started to roll over onto the swing. And as I even in the morning I told you that, let's get to the hourly interval right away actually. The 180 and above, we are just going to stay bullish. Then I mentioned that 120 above will stay bullish. Well, we had a little bit of a pullback, got bought back up at the next level above. There's an intraday level marked by my tools there, and it still remains bullish. And let's turn on my another tool as well. And as you can see, we have been bullish since yesterday in the structure. So all going great. If you need access to my tools, together with 40 plus bonus stocks coverage that I do with the members, all the details are in the description of this video. All right. Now, so tomorrow, Nvidia, what are we watching? As I said, I'm still just more looking at it as to be traded intraday only, and for the intraday, we are still bullish. If we stay above 123, we are just bullish right up from here, and we can make a leg up to the next levels, significant levels, level by level. 127 is where I do expect it to slow down. All right, because 127, once we test that, is because it's 132 to 127, but that's where the recent resistance zone has formed. So just keep an eye on this zone. I expect some slowness, we'll see, but technically it can test that. But the thing being, if pullback happens and we find a support at $123, you will use my tools to make those decisions. I'll show you just in a second on 5 minutes interval, and we are just bullish. If we lose 123, then use 20 hours moving average for a potential support, and a pullback at least for another day can still be traded intraday bullish. Definitely, if we lose 123 and don't see a consolidation in the price action and also lose 20 days moving average, that's where the weakness, more problem would be. So let's get to the 5 minutes interval real quick. And well, so as I showed you in the morning as well, so let's turn on my another tool. So we had a really good bullish start here, right? Right up from above the cloud here, bullish move. This is where signal came, okay, we're gonna come down. So either you trade short or take all the profits up here. We turned bullish here again, and look at the move, right? So it's easy peasy to trade with the tools, right? And as I said, if you need access to these tools, links are in the description of this video. Now, that's all actually, guys. That's all I have for you guys on Nvidia. We are looking strengthful and just use those levels as I gave you on the lower time frame. And let's get to the weekly interval as well real quick. I just want to check there. So it's trying to bounce up at 50 days moving average, but we eventually still have a possibility of a potential head and shoulder, but we'll see what the price action does if and when it gets closer to this very zone of 132 and 127 around. 127 to 132 is a zone of where it's going to be very interesting if we get there, what the price action does. Does it forms strength there, or will it shows us weakness? We'll see. Anyways, that's Nvidia. Now let's take a look at AMD and Qualcomm. I'll take a look at the very end of this video. So AMD did a really good bounce, and as I told you yesterday as well, that guys, don't discount it. Even though it's not in a bullish structure, don't get me wrong, it's not a bullish structure, it's still in the bearish structure. All right, so let me turn on my tools. We are still red, still bearish structure overall, but there's a rebound that came today, right? And as I said, don't discount it. And I told you that all the narratives and the headlines being made on AMD are so bad, it's just because price fell and they're just fitting in their headlines to show you, oh, this is because the price fell because we put this headline, or this is the reason. No, it's all trying to make a narrative in the headline and the news. But as I said, that I do think AMD is just, earnings were great, guidance was also good, and we have a comeback today. It's not bullish, but it's an intraday strength. And we'll take a look at the levels on the lower time frame in just a second. Well, I first want to point out this amount of volume. Look at this volume, and there were a lot of buyers sitting. What's the best way to see where the buyers were sitting? So let me take it the 5 minutes interval. And look at the volume on the 5 minutes interval. The very first 5 minutes, huge buyer sitting. Compare this with the volume yesterday, nothing. Day prior to that, nothing. In comparison, right? Prior to that as well, nothing in the market open. And now today, and this is what all you are also using to understand of what's the market doing, right? Where the areas are gonna hold. Look at the bullish move, and that's when I did buy into my dividend investing portfolio, even though I wasn't expecting this much of a rebound. But that's when I saw the volume in the morning. And check that video out on my dividend investing portfolio if you are interested. I bought AMD covered call ETF in my portfolio. Details, you can find the link to my channel in the description of this video, the dividend investing channel. All right. Now, so yeah, and also let me turn on my another tool here. We, when opened up, remained bullish. That was another sign. Volume great, together with, I mean, my tools take everything into account, most of everything that in the dynamic variability, everything into account. And we had a bullish start, and look at it, beautiful move, bullish move until here, and then a little bit cool off, bounced above the cloud, closed nice, not bad, closed nice. Right now, what from here, right? So what are we watching tomorrow? As I said, it's just a rebound on the overall structure. And as I told you guys, until 112, we got 112 retest, and that's where it's slowing down. I gave you that blue box, and that's where we are slowing down. Tomorrow, if we lose 109 and 85 cents, we will come down. It's a weakness again. Strength above 112 and 69 cents, and through the blue box above is the strength on this. So those are the only two things to watch intraday. Trade it only intraday. Well, overall we are still bearish, but if strength will start to form above 112 area, accordingly size in, size out position, whichever direction you are trading. I'm providing you the strength and the weakness areas, and what possible moves going to happen through what areas and the levels, right? So all right, that's AMD. Let's take a look at SMCI. SMCI, good comeback. They did talk about some, Nvidia Blackwell chip. I think that's the thing. They are doing another data center, yeah, something like that, storage stuff that they are doing for it. And again, those news doesn't matter to me. Price action turned bullish. I gave you $30 level above. Things will look good. And as I said, I gave you this trend line as well, and in videos before, and you can see we found a support breakout, really nice breakout above the blue box, and pullback are getting bought back up. SMCI is just doing fine. It's just bullish above the blue box of $30. We are just bullish. That's what I have been saying. Let's get to ARM. Okay, here's the interesting thing. All these things, ARM, AMD, Qualcomm, they're all doing great in the earnings, but they're all selling off in the post market. This is not where, well, ARM technically is bullish, and but when I take it to the post market, it's sold off in the post market. But is it a bad sell off? And that's what my point is, that it's not a bad sell off. It's not bearish. If we lose this blue box where we are, and let me take it to the daily interval. So this is where the price is right now. All right, this is where the price is. If we still get above blue box, we are still bullish, guys. Even right now, if you open up here, price is not bearish. Price will still has a room to stabilize even until 153 area. So it's not, overall structure is not bearish. We are still overall just fine. Near-term weakness can come, but for that I'll only say below 157 and 94 cents. Otherwise, above this, just look for an uptrend only. And again, I mean, use the tools on the 5 minutes to understand where the consolidation is happening, where the price action is completing pullback, turning bullish, all that good stuff, right? Okay, so that's that's ARM. Let's take a look at Broadcom. So Broadcom, overall it's fine. A little bit of a cool off, but guys, it's fine. is still in the bullish structure. Higher lows, higher highs. Pullbacks are just a buy. Yeah. Problem only if we start to lose 290. It's still very far away. So yeah, it's fine. Overall structure is fine on this thing. Micron. So Micron coming back up again. It's rebounding again. It's a rebound. It's a rebound, but this time does it has a room to continue up again? Let's get to the hourly interval. So we got above that area. That's the one I talked about. Strengthful zone above this bullish. Yes, we are continuing higher. Intraday we are definitely bullish. As long as any pullback holds until 91 and 47 cents, any pullback is still technically in a bullish structure. That's Micron. That's for tomorrow. All right, let's get to Qualcomm. Qualcomm Incorporated. So it has its earnings. Everything come out great. You can see green stuff down there. I'm not going to go through earning details. You know, it doesn't matter to me. We have the price action, and price action sold off. Look at it, 167. What do we do? Well, there is intraday weakness on this thing though. All right. Okay, let's take a look at from two perspectives here. Let's get to the daily interval. So we are at 167, which is right at a very important area. If we continue to lose 167, we are watching 161 area around, not just 161. Sorry, yeah, this zone 161 to 163. This is a zone. If we can still hold up at 167, it has a room to stabilize. But I want to see next day again. I mean, I don't cover Qualcomm. Maybe I'll add this to my members only coverage. But the intraday rebound is possible right from where it is actually. But it take it only a rebound until 170 and 98 cents from the intraday perspective. And I might add this to my list with the members only coverage. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys in this video. And with that, guys, again, if you need any of the accesses to the stocks coverage, special stocks bonus coverage is 40 plus. Can you believe? And also access to the tools. Check out the links in the description of this video. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.